This is Daryl.
I'm Michael.
And this is Big Bang Talks Comics. Michael, did you have a good New Year?
I sat around and read comics.
Did you hang out with the Decagon?
Decagon. What's a decagon?
Was it a dope Decagon?
That's a dodecahedron.
Oh,
I like it, man. That's my hat's awesome.
Is a Decagon a 10-sided?
I have no idea. I know what a dodecahedron is.
What's that?
A 10-sided, I think. I
don't
even know.
We look like idiots though talking about that, don't we?
Yeah, we kind of do.
We're talking comics. Something we're not idiots about.
Yeah, we gotta waste time on my cool hat.
Sorry. Anyway, we're talking comics this week. Lots of stuff to talk about. This is the week of January.
6th.
Is it January 6th? Man,
yeah.
already? Man, yeah. New Year's already almost. It's a fourth of the way through.
What are we gonna do, man? 2016. No flying cars. No hoverboards. Pitiful.
Well, technically not. Well, I don't know. We might see hoverboards.
They're not commercialized and for sale.
Not
That's
yet.
all I know.
Well, we'll see what Marty McFly has to say. Michael J. Fox. Anyway, we're going to talk some comics real quick. All right, some cheap books you want to try this week. Cheap books, $1 books. DC Essentials New Frontier #1. If you've never read DC New Frontier, it is an homage to the Silver Age by Darwin Cook. Have you read it, Michael?
Nope.
Have you seen the animated movie?
New Frontier, yeah.
All right, if you've seen the animated movie, the comic is better. So
it was kind of like they were in the 50s. Or
yeah, Silver Age.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, kind of late 50s, early 60s, the Silver Age, DC Essentials, New Frontier #1. If you love it, we've got the actual whole collection on the recommended reading wall. You should see it. Lots of stuff. Also, Ninjak #1, a $1 debut from Valiant Comics. I've been recommending Ninjak for quite some time. Michael still refuses to read it.
No, I don't refuse. I just got
something
so much
about
to
only
read.
liking adult books with crude material. I'm joking.
Prude. You know what that rhymes with, right?
Rick Rude?
Prude.
Prude, it does, actually. Anyway,
I want to check out Ninjak. I read a lot.
Do you have an excuse now? It's
You know what Valiant title I am gonna check out?
What's that?
Faith.
Faith, okay. You want to talk about Faith? She doesn't come out this week.
All I know is that she is gonna be like the first plus size superhero.
Female superhero.
Plus size female superhero to get her own title. Man, I'm sold. That's all I need to know.
All right.
I'm gonna see what's up with it.
So
if it's not good, I'll drop it. But if it's good, add it to the file.
There you go. You can do that too. Also, Ninjak #1 for $1. Also, True Believers from Marvel Comics Deadpool #1 and True Believers Deadpool Origins #1. Marvel wants everybody to get on the Deadpool train. All kinds of $1 issues coming out this month in lead up to the movie.
Oh, yeah.
You went blank for a second. You're all excited about this movie.
I was like, what? I was like, no, man, we were talking about it yesterday. I'm excited, but
don't think it's going to be that good.
I think it's going to disappoint people.
It may. It may. I don't know. Ryan Reynolds is ideal for the character, but I don't know. I can't say I'm not a huge Deadpool fan. I appreciate Deadpool, but I'm not like dying to see the movie. I'd rather see Batman versus Superman or Civil War.
Especially with the rumors going around about that movie.
Yeah.
I can't even say nothing.
He's speechless.
Yeah, a little bit.
So anyway,
it's a rarity.
So you want to check out those Deadpool books. Also, if you love Deadpool, you need to check out the Color Your Own Deadpool trade paperback. It's $9.99, where you get to color your own Deadpool.
That sounds awesome.
It's a thick little trade paperback. Comes out this week.
I know a lot of people that are into adult coloring, and that sounds kind of awesome.
Speaking of adult coloring, we're going to be having a coloring contest coming up soon. Stay tuned. We're going to have a coloring contest. DC is going to be having their own coloring book variant covers all month long, and we're going to be having a contest, so stay tuned for that. So the whole adult coloring thing is apparently on the rise.
Yeah. I have a bunch of friends that are always talking about it. I mean, you'll see like wallpaper that's just like pattern, like floral kind of designs and patterns and stuff, and that's what it's for. Just sit there and
but
color the whole wall.
But for comic fans, it's like just coloring. It's like you're a kid coloring books again.
Yeah.
Except with Deadpool, there's guns.
Cool. It's cool stuff. Yeah.
So anyway, Color Your Own Deadpool trade paperback. Want to check that out?
I used to have those WWF coloring books when I was a kid.
I never had a WWF coloring book.
What? Oh man, I had Hulk Hogan and Macho Man ones. They had.
That would have been cool to have.
Oh man, I wish I still had them. They might be stored somewhere in my house somewhere.
That would be a cool thing to copy.
They were awesome.
Well, man, I didn't even know there was. All I had was I had superhero stuff growing up.
Man, I was all about the wrestlers.
Yeah.
Savage.
So color your own Deadpool trade paperback. Also, books to try this week. Brand new number ones. We've got Spider-Man Deadpool number 1 from Marvel Comics, written by Joe Kelly, who wrote the first ongoing series of Deadpool in the late 90s.
I'm excited, man. Spidey, Deadpool. I just hope it's good. Like, I hope they don't make it kiddie or anything. I want it to be good.
I don't know if it will. It is an ongoing series. I thought it was going to be a miniseries at first, but they found a way to stretch Deadpool out even more. You know how they oversaturated Wolverine? Deadpool is like right there.
Deadpool, it's understandable that they're doing it with Iron Man. They need to do it more, actually. I know they're coming out with the International Iron Man soon.
Yep.
And it's like,
special order now.
If he's going to be your flagship character, he needs, as many titles as Spider-Man had in the 90s.
Yeah.
Like, that's what you need to do. Deadpool, man, are they really trying to make Deadpool a flagship?
I don't think he is the flagship,
Man,
but I just think he's got a huge following. They're just going to throw him in whatever they can.
You gotta make money somehow.
He pays the bills.
Yeah.
DC's doing it with the bi-weekly thing coming sometime after March, so we'll see how that goes. But Spider-Man Deadpool, number 1. Also, Uncanny XMen, number 1, which you see Magneto's Uncanny XMen team, which I believe has Phantom X on it, Sabretooth, Mystique, and there's going to be some mystery members. Either way, Uncanny X-Men looks like a cool book.
Let's make the Brotherhood the new X-Men.
Yeah, it's essentially what it is. But also you have Mystique. No, not Mystique. You also had a big reveal in Extraordinary X-Men number 4.
Oh, man, that was an awesome issue.
Extraordinary X-Men number 4 had some Mystique, but not Mystique. So you want to check out Extraordinary X-Men number 4 for a big reveal on the...
There was also an exchange between Bobby and Old Man Logan and Jean that I really liked. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like, I think they kind of did that to kind of quash, like, what a bunch of people online were saying. Like, is Old Man Logan and Jean, teenage Jean, gonna hook up? Like, come on, man, what are you thinking?
People are weird.
But I liked it. It was a good issue.
So Uncanny X-Men number 1. Also, you've got A-Force number 1, the all-female Avengers team. I know certain people are hype about this.
I'm probably going to pick up number 1.
I'd pick up number 1 just to try it. It's,
yeah.
It's a book to try.
The Secret Wars tie-in was good.
Yeah, it was good. Whether or not it deserves its own ongoing, because you already have Spider-Woman and Miss Marvel and Captain Marvel all getting their own books. Yeah, you've got Mockingbird getting her own book.
They deserve a team.
Yeah, it's cool. I'll try number 1. So definitely want to try number 1 of A-Force. I know Caitlin will be rooting it on.
Oh, yeah.
Also, Swamp Thing, number 1, new miniseries from DC. You are amazing.
You are amazing. You make everything
groovy. Oh, wait.
Nasty.
That's Wild Thing. So Swamp Thing, number 1, with creator Len Wein writing it again. Cool. If you've been wanting Swamp Thing back, this is going to be a cool book. This is a book I would say definitely to try out this week.
I have missed Swamp Thing, like, sorely, ever since Charles Soule's run ended.
It was a good run.
Man, Snyder and then Soule.
Swamp Thing, I had the original run with Snyder. I thought it was great.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, Swamp Thing number 1, definitely get it. And also, we're going to mention some top picks here. Totally Awesome Hulk number 2.
I'm happy, and fun book. Let's just get it. Yeah, I know Amadeus Show is Hulk. Just give it a chance, man. It's fun. Like, who's ever seen somebody have fun as the Hulk? And he's not just like, oh, I'm gonna kill people if I get mad.
They're not playing the lonely man in this one.
Yeah, I like it.
So yeah, it's Totally Awesome Hulk. You got a Teenage Hulk. You also has a bit of a Godzilla element. You need to read the book. Also, what happened to Bruce Banner? It's one of the plot threads in the book. So if you're wondering where Banner is, you need to read the book.
Yeah.
Ultimates number 3, which we've talked about a lot.
One of my favorites. Just pick it up.
Number 1 blew me away. I thought it was great.
You haven't read number 2?
Not yet.
Oh man, number 2 is when it really gets awesome.
I started number 2, but I haven't finished it. I read the Superman Annual number 3 just last night.
It was good, wasn't it?
It was really good. We're gonna get to that in a second. Ultimates number 3, though, we all recommend the book. Galactus no longer consumes planets, but he gives life. Ultimates solve the ultimate problems. Really cool. And Black Panther's on it, so it can't be that bad.
Blue Marvel.
It's got to be awesome. Invincible Iron Man number 5.
Number 4. Number 4 ended, and Mary Jane's going to be on the scene now. We don't know what to think about it, but I'm curious because it has not been horrible.
Yeah, I just hope Bendis doesn't.
It's actually been good.
Maybe they're trying to get Mary Jane away from that whole One More Day thing.
Or maybe maybe they're trying to give Peter somebody new or something.
Like Mockingbird?
I don't think it'd be Mockingbird.
I don't know, man.
Did you read Amazing Number 6?
No, I have not.
He has a moment with somebody else.
Cloak? I mean Dagger?
There, Cloak,
Dagger.
Cloak and Dagger are in it, but not.
Okay, I haven't read it yet.
Yeah, let's keep to the list. Let's go.
So then I got Cloak and Dagger totally flipped. Anyway, I don't know what I was at. Invincible Iron Man number 5. Check it out. Injustice: Gods Among Us, Year 5, number 1 from DC.
I have loved all the different Injustice series from year 1 all the way up to year 5, and if you've been keeping up with Injustice, like year 2 was like they went up against the Green Lanterns. Year 3 was like the magic year. They had Constantine and all the like magic people involved. Year 4 was like the year when they were going to war with the gods, Zeus and everybody. This year is the year of the villains, and it's awesome so far.
I was going to say that I was a big fan of the game. I've never read the comic, but when Tom Taylor wrote it, I heard amazing things.
I didn't really get into the game that much. Like, I played it a couple times at some friends' houses. It's fun. I'm not really into fighting games like I was when I was a kid. But man,
Street Fighter 5.
The comic it's surprisingly awesome, because a lot of people are like, well, Superman, he would never do that, and it's just like, man, you read it, and it's like, dude, the stuff he went through was so crazy. Like, you get, man, he's blown a gasket.
It's kind of like Irredeemable a little bit, like from Mark Waid.
That's what I've heard. I've always wanted to read that series. Yeah, I've always wanted to read that.
Yeah, imagine a Superman character who literally from birth, all this stuff just mounts up and he explodes.
Yeah, I mean, the stuff that happens is just so crazy and just so tragic, and it's just like, at first you're kind of like, okay, I get it. Like, he's wanting to... It's not like his plan is to take over the planet. That's just kind of what ends up happening. But then, he crosses lines and there's no coming back from, really. And it's really good. Like, it's really good. And it's interesting. Like, a bunch, like, year 3 had just so many twists and turns. Like, every issue you read, you were just like, what's going to happen next? So, yeah. I highly recommend Injustice to anybody, because it's not in continuity. It's kind of like an Elseworlds tale, but it's the cream of the crop of Elseworld tales to me.
So check that out. Yeah. In addition, Action Comics number 48, which we were talking about, Superman Annual 3. Vandal Savage is sort of behind Hoarder Root, the villain that helped expose Superman's true identity to the world. Vandal Savage and Superman, it's leading up to a massive showdown. I loved how they tied in the origin of Vandal Savage with Krypton in Superman Annual number 3.
Yeah, with the meteor and all that. Yeah. It was good.
Really cool book. Looking forward to Clark Kent going toe-to-toe with Vandal Savage. It's going to be good. And leading up to number 50, where Superman gets his costume back and his powers back. How's it all going to go down? We don't know. But you need to read this to find out. And we're going to close with some Independence books. We got tons more books to talk about, but you're going to specifically focus. What do you got? Unfollow number 3.
Unfollow.
From Vertigo.
Man. Unfollow 1 and 2 are fantastic. Basically, you got like a Mark Zuckerbergian character.
Social media mogul.
And he's died, and he's chosen 140 people all over the planet to kind of leave his fortune to, if... We don't even know what they're supposed to do yet. It's basically, the first 2 issues have just been getting to know these characters, and I'm interested because there's some crazy stuff going on, and
you can see this being a reality TV show.
Yeah, like, it's really cool.
So like, it meets The Running Man.
It's a little crude in places.
Yes, but
it's really good. Like, I'm really interested in seeing where the story goes. 2 thumbs up.
All right, we got B Planet number 6, which Caitlin's going to talk about.
Yeah, Caitlin's going to talk about. I just recently...
which that's not the real title.
I'm piecing together all the issues. It's really good. Like, it's like it's kind of like a 70s exploitation film, prison exploitation film. Like, but it's, you got these women, and in the not too distant future, like, women are really persecuted, and they're sent off to this planet it's just a penal colony.
Prison
for doing they cheated on their spouse. Well, they're non-compliant. They go to the prison, and it's really. I mean, sometimes it's hard to read because you just. But it's really good, and I highly recommend it. And yeah, read it.
Fade Out number 12. Ed Brubaker's Hollywood noir story comes to a finish. This is the last issue. Really excited to see what happens.
I really want to read that.
Fade Out number 12. This is the last issue, and we've got a lot of them on the independent rack over here. So, Fade Out number 12. Definitely check it out. Mythic number 6.
Mythic. The last couple issues have kind of dragged for me because it's been like half of the book is like going on with like the plot from the first couple books, and then like another half of the book is showing like flashbacks to something that so far doesn't have nothing else to do with it. But it's been one of my favorite books, especially the first couple issues. So I'm keeping up with it. I'm hoping Mythic number 6 is better, but we've talked about it before. It's kind of like
when science goes wrong.
Yeah, when science goes wrong.
These guys come in.
They deal with like supernatural stuff. Like, it's really good. You should check it out. I mean, the good thing about it is that only at number 6, so it's not hard to find the issues.
Yeah, it's not that hard. Nailbiter number 19 by Josh Williamson, which we've talked about plenty of times.
Nailbiter's so good. So good.
Paper Girls number 4.
Paper Girls is one of my favorite books right now. Like, Brian K. Vaughan, at this point, I'm like, yeah, can he do any wrong?
And we have all the issues here.
We have them all. We do?
Yeah. 1, 2, and 3 so far.
Come up here and get them, because Paper Girls is fantastic. That's all I'm going to say. I don't even want to talk about it because I don't want to give nothing away. Just read it, and you're just going to be like, what is going on? But I know it's awesome.
That's right. So there's a lot of books also that come out this week. We want you to check out these books that are coming out, including like Contest of Champions 4, Darth Vader 15, Star Wars 14, Vision number 3, Doctor Strange number 4,
Doctor Strange,
Green Arrow 48, Batman and Robin Eternal. Just check these out.
Star Wars, Vision, Weird World, all kinds of awesome books this week.
So yeah, check these out. We'll be right back. Hey, this is Daryl.
And Caitlin.
And Caitlin is here to talk about some awesome comics that she reads or read.
Have read.
Plan
to read more.
Has read. Will read more.
Every type of read.
So Caitlin, you've got a couple of top picks that you definitely want to mention. Books that people probably may have not have read, but they should be reading.
Okay, so first off, I've got this is Bitch Planet. I will stop saying that word now. This is by Kelly Sue DeConnick, and
wife of Matt Fraction.
Artist is Valentine D. Landro. This is an amazing book that will make you think, and you will love it all at the same time. It's about it's about a future world, but taking like heavy off of like 70s jail movies is what she was saying they were taking heavy off of.
Yeah.
And it's about like in this world, women, if you are too much of anything, too quiet, too loud, too religious, too not religious, if you just don't fit into the box that society has given you, you are labeled as non-compliant. You get a tattoo that says NC, and you get sent to this planet of, it's a jail. It's an entire jail for just women. And it makes you infuriated, but also, like, they're playing on it at the same time. Because, like, I was reading it, and I was just getting so mad, because I'm like, this is exactly what they're trying to get you to think about. And it's such a good book. Volume 1's already out right now, and number 6 comes out either this week or the next or something.
Yes, it does.
And if you like any sort of book that plays on any sort of society tropes at all, then you should read this book because it is so good and it just really makes you think. And I just really like it. Kelly Sue DeConnick has written many really good things.
And you'll probably end up seeing this being a movie or a TV series because she and her husband Matt Fraction signed a deal about 6 months ago or so about developing their comic properties into TV and film. Mm-hmm. So you might see this down the road. And like I said, it kind of honors the kind of 70s films of the same nature.
Mm-hmm. So this is a very good book, and everyone should pick it up as long as you don't mind. Well, obviously the title gives away
it is for adults.
It's adults.
And you can try it for $1 the first issue.
Mm-hmm. So that's a non-committal $1 to try the first issue. If you want to buy the volume 1's only $9.99. So there's really nothing stopping you because your money ain't.
There you go. And also one book that Caitlin, and this is actually a book that I was really excited about because I love the art style and the look, is Patsy Walker, aka Hellcat #1, who also was in the Jessica Jones series.
Yes. Patsy Walker, I have not been familiar with her too much. I read She-Hulk, the newest run.
Charles Soule.
Yeah, the Charles Soule run. Excellent. It was really good. And she was in that. And I really enjoyed her character. She was kind of, she's just trying to find her place. And then when she was in Jessica Jones, I'm like, I love this chick. She's amazing. But then Patsy Walker Hellcat came out. This is just very. This is written by Kate Leth, who is a writer that I love so much. It's ridiculous. Like everything I've ever read of her, I've loved to death. And her humor is perfect for me, and she's an amazing woman. And her take on Patsy has been great. Like, I didn't know very much about Patsy Walker, like her actual comic origins, because, in the, Jessica Jones, she was like, there's no superpowers or anything, really.
Right.
But apparently she does have that kind of origin, and she hits on that, letting you know her origins without, giving you a big talk. And get you a lot of humor in it, and you'll just fall in love with her right away. She's great.
So, in one sentence, why should somebody read this book? Okay, I'll give you 2 sentences.
Because this is a very solid book in terms of humor and just making you enjoy a comic book superhero.
It's a fun comic with a female lead.
Yep, that works too.
I was say I dig the art style. That's one thing.
The art's great.
Really
I really
impressed
like
me
this
about
art
the
style.
book. And also, you can get the action figure Marvel Legends right here.
So
Big bang.
we got him.
Thanks, Caitlin.
No problem. I will tell you all about comic books all day long.
You can come here and do it at Big Bang Toys, Comics, and Games.
Just ask for us. We'll tell you what you should read.
All right, so that's Big Bang Talks Comics, and in some cases more, for the week of January 6, 2016, is what does it say? I'm Daryl.
And I'm Michael.
And what if I said I'm Michael?
Would I say I'm Daryl?
I don't know, would you?
I don't know if I want to be Daryl.
I don't know if I want to be Michael. I'd have to wear that hat.
You don't have to, man.
I don't think I can pull off.
You gotta let your soul glow.
Dude, hey, I'm all about soul glow. Anyway, check it out. Anyway, don't forget, visit BobbyBig.com for more information. Check out our gaming calendar. Check out all kinds of products we sell on there. Also, hey, check us out on all social media outlets on your screen.
Yeah.
And then I just hit you, man.
Yeah, you did. You kind of caressed my belly a little bit, man.
That's
What'd you do
awkward.
that for?
Man, I don't know. I don't know. Don't forget. Don't forget.
We got them.
And don't caress men's bellies.